What are you doing, Rowan?
I'm finishing up some shopping.
Thank you. You're getting the bucket ready to take them out to pasture, huh?
Yep.
Fancy girl loves that chaff hay, huh?
Yep.
Thank you for helping. What a kid, huh? I'm just sitting here milking Shady Girl, and he just started doing that. He said, Mama, where's the bucket for the chaff hay? Such a good boy. It's great to have helpers. Pretty soon Liam will be a helper. Right, Liam? He's looking at me, sitting in the stroller, looking at me going, why don't I get to do that? I keep him in the stroller while I'm milking. It makes it much easier. Good morning. These guys just gave me a run for my money. Fancy Girl decided to sneak out as I was closing the gate or the fence. So I had to go chasing after her. Of course, she wanted to run around with Rowan and being silly, just having fun. So anyway, if you didn't notice, I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It was cold this morning. Well, cold for here in Georgia. And now I'm so hot. So we're going to finish up making sure they all got their food and water. And they're happy. So I'm going to just take a quick little shot of our goat structure. We have some friends over at another channel that have been asking for a better view of it. So we're going to share that with you. So this is the goat shelter that Ryan built, and it's movable because we do move our pasture around in the premier fence paddocks. So what we did was we just really put this together on our own accord using pieces that we had. We bought the 2x4s for the long pieces, but you can see like in the corner braces, you know, we used what we had, whatever was spare. They don't match, but you could make those match and make them neater, but it wasn't very important to us at the time. We just needed function. So we've got a metal roof, and we've got the plastic panels on the side, just as kind of a windbreak. Now, we didn't intend to leave that bottom section open. We just had run out, and we're going to go back and buy more, but we just haven't done it. It hasn't been a top priority. So before it gets cold, we will do that. But you can see how he mounted these wheels. This has been the best part of what he did. It makes it so easy. These are big lawnmower wheels, tractor wheels, or, you know, for a riding lawnmower. And so he just got these bolts and stuff at the hardware store, and he mounted the tire onto that, and he did that on the front end and over on the back. He fixed these handles. They're like door handles. He just found those on some old scrap pieces of wood and took them off and added them to this. And you see, we're going to have to come back and re-screw because the goats have been pushing up on this and rubbing like they think it's a back scratch. But that's basically it. It's pretty simple, straightforward design. Very easy to do. It was easy to install. We made a few mistakes along the way and had to compensate. You can see this board. We underestimated how long it needed to be. So we had to shimmy it on the bottom with a piece of scrap lumber. See that? Because we put it flush here when we first started building it, and then we realized, oh wait, we can't screw it down if we have it flush there. So needless to say, we made a few errors, but we fixed them as best we could, and we ended up with a great end product. And this has provided our goats shelter all summer, and it'll work all winter long as well. Of course, they go in the barn at night. So I just moved the chicken tractors, and I wanted to show you guys how much they've done in just a couple of days. You see the lines in between the tractors, how much vegetation they eat and how much scratching. Of course, there's a lot of feathers because of molting season. It looks like this batch of chickens is molting the worst now. And you see that we are traveling in our pasture. The pasture has been already grazed by the goats. So you see the goat pellets here. If there were any worms or fly worms, because you see the flies come and lay eggs, if any of that was there, then the chickens are now going over this area and cleaning it up and fertilizing it. So this pasture will be now rejuvenated and fertilized and clean for the next regrowth, for when the goats can come back over this area. So it's really working out efficiently to do this multi-species pasture grazing. And now he got hot. I already took my sweatshirt off, so I was hot. So he needs to take his sweatshirt off. So we're gonna go in now and look at making some chicken soup for our friend. So my dear friend is not feeling too great. She had a bit of an accident on her horse, and so she's laid up in bed, and I am making chicken soup for her and her family. So I just stuck a whole chicken, an onion roughly chopped, the tops and the bottoms of my celery roughly chopped, and some carrots. And I'm going to simmer it like this for a while until the chicken is falling off the bone, and then I'm going to strain everything out, and I have my stock already made, and I'm going to add the chicken back and some fresh celery, onions, and carrots, and that's chicken soup. Oh, I do have my salt and pepper and bay leaves in there as well. If I had thyme that would actually grow, then I would have thyme also, but my thyme is suffering from the drought. So this is it. Chicken soup, simple. I'm just loving this day today. It has been a gorgeous fall day, and we went to the park after our morning animal chores and spent the day there celebrating our sweet baby Wren. And she's a good friend of ours. She's just turned 2.